Happy May 1st and welcome to Lady Cadence Island. Now it is later in the day. I have been busy with real life errands that I've needed to run and projects to do. So I am back now because I know that these are ready to be opened up. But let me just show you what I've been up to this morning before I open these up. So of course it's the beginning of May, so we have a new seasonal set, and those are obviously from the new set. Now I do plan on switching out items up here with new set items. I do have some that are building, but I will rearrange this section. I possibly will take some of these items down here, some of these that were already from Botanical Bliss, and move them up into that area. Primarily though, my Botanical Bliss will go on Willow, and I will show you that, although right now it's kind of a mess because I've just stacked things and I'm going to let them build, and then once they're built I will organize things. Now, there's lots of other things going on at the same time. Detectives Needed is happening. I just started that this morning early, and I've already gone through a ton of it. It's not been a challenging one because I was able to finish a lot of help wanted cases. Now I'm a little bit done with ones that I can't earn for today. However, I will be able to find a new clue. I already changed one of my cases for free, so I can't change again for free, and I don't like to spend diamonds, so I don't plan on doing that. However, I was able to actually get the flash bonus earlier today, so super pleased about that, although of course my pack had only deja vus in it, but that's fine. I also this morning was able to finish Sweep the Board, so that means I have another one of these cute little greenhouse getaways. Now I put that over on Willow because that's where it's going to live, since I already have one on Orchid. So that was done, and then of course I also got a lot of other resources through that as well. And unfortunately that 4-star pack was also full of deja vus. However, I mean, I'm not doing bad in memoirs yet. I have earned a lot already. I've already completed 2 of the I don't know what those are called, parts of the album. Anyway, so I'm not doing badly in it. Of course, I haven't purchased any packs with either diamonds or real money at this point. This has all just been earned packs. I have used, I did spend tokens in the Deja Vu shop already, and I primarily did that on yesterday to finish the Fairground Fortune, and somehow I did manage to complete that Fairground Fortune without spending any diamonds to purchase packs. I did spend, like I said, Deja Vus. They had the one for 10 Deja Vu tokens, which gave you, I forget even what it was giving you. Anyway, I did use that one up, and then these for energy. So that was able to give me a lot for that, and then opening packs. And it just took a little bit longer, but I was able to finish that Fairground Fortune. So pretty excited about that. I should be able to have the Detectives Needed finished with no trouble at all either, because I do like that little planter. I have one of these already, but I'd love to have 2 and make a balanced scene with that. So plan to do that. Now I also finished one whole scene today, a new one, which allowed me to open up a new space on Marigold. So I'll show you that really quick. I went ahead and purchased what I wanted from the shop, and then I've got a fire truck going here because I thought it would be cute with my Marigold carnival things and fall items and little homes, so to have a little fire truck there too with it. So that's what I did with that. Now, once I up a level, one more level, I'm actually not going to worry about flower count for a while. I am going to take everything off this island, decorate it nicely in the space that I have, and I'm also going to decorate Snowdrop nicely and take off my storage items there. So I will seriously be in the hole a ton, but I'm not super worried about that because I just want to make all these nice. Now I'm going to spread all of these out here across the whole island, and then it'll look pretty. So these islands will have, or items will have to go into storage. Now I will store some on Marigold at the edge, probably my highest flower count items, but we'll see how that goes. And then of course I've got Willow Island, which is a little bit of a mess right now because I was just stacking some things in place until I get them done. I will go ahead and get these flowers though, so I have them, and again, so I can go ahead and bump up. So we'll do all of those. Now, I did notice an issue with the path, which I will show you in a minute on Orchid. I do love that these flower paths connect. However, they do still struggle to connect completely with some regular buildings. So we will still have to work on that. I'm hoping they will fix that. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute, though. I've got my first set of tokens, or second set, actually. Or I guess that was the first set. I'm not paying attention. Okay. I've also been able to go pretty far through travels as well. And we are working on Club Mysteries. I know it's an off week, however, we like the decoration and want to do it. And our team just enjoys Club Mysteries. If you play it strategically, you don't need to spend diamonds, you don't need to spend money. You can actually just earn them without any trouble, and that's what we do. Oh, I love these. These are new ones. Okay, we're going to actually be able to bump up a couple levels. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Put you back. Okay, I think those are all that are currently ready on Willow. So, and I did go up a level. Or didn't I? Oh, not quite. Close, but not quite. Okay, let's scoot back over to Orchid. Now, I wanted to show you the pathway issues that I am having. See that it doesn't actually connect to the main road, and that is so highly disappointing. But that's the way it is. So we're actually going to bump up a couple levels here, and I don't mind that. Well, you know what though? Let's go ahead and take off some, just because I don't want to bump up a level too early, actually. So let's take that away, and actually this away for now. I also did get one of these already from a Starbucks. Super cute. I don't usually get them on the first day, but I did today. So as you can see, it doesn't work with the regular roads. I'm so disappointed by that. I was able to attach it to one of these paths, the ones that are in your permanent shop, and then that way that does attach to this, but these do not. So I'm really hoping they will fix that issue, because see how it just blocks itself off, which is really not cool. So we're gonna have to get that figured out. Really, really not cool at all. All right, I'm gonna actually have to take some more stuff up, because like I said, I don't want to level up quite yet. Let's see, let's take this up. And this. And this, and I'm actually gonna store that too for a little bit. Okay. So temporarily, like I said, it does fit with these permanent shop ones, and that will connect to the road or this archway. However, these do not. So unfortunately, they just have that harsh edge, and not thrilled about that. Again, hopefully they'll fix that soon. For now, we're kind of stuck with it though. I'm hoping Wooga will fix it once people let them know of the issue. I'm going to do a screenshot through the cog, and I'll also post it on Facebook groups as well, just to make sure that they're aware, and hopefully someone will get that fixed. Oop, got through another section. Because of Sweep the Board and Detectives Needed, I'm actually was able to, I'll have been able to get through 6 days of travels already. So busting through that soon too. Oh, that's already going to be trying to level up again. Let's see what else I can move temporarily while I'm waiting. Let's see, that's a huge one. Don't want to move that. Let's just take this up for now. We will continue to open up these. Now I was going to get more tulips here, but of course this guy's on his little bike, which I could move him, and I most likely will move him actually up to here. Let's do that. And then I can kind of move some of these over that don't really work well. And we will put those over for now. Let's see. That can go there. This actually can go here, so that does attach to the path, and then it'll open it up. I've done the same thing with this one, again from the permanent shop, just so it works, but of course that doesn't work for the side ones, so that's a little annoying, but the way that it is. Let's see. I don't know if I have another solid flower one to do that with. Okay, then I've got all these to open up to. Oops, it doesn't do it unless I'm off of here. Okay. Now again, of course, I've made use of those permanent shop path flowers that are going vertically so that they can connect to these buildings. Hopefully when they fix it, I won't have to worry about that. Oh shoot, I forgot, and I did go up a level after all. Oopsies. Wasn't paying attention. That's okay. Okay. Almost done with these. All right, so let's see what that looks like. That is a lot of flowers, and it does look a little busy. I might change some things up so it doesn't look quite so busy in this area. So we'll think that through a little bit, figure it out. But I am glad to replace those because that is a huge flower advantage. Instead of 1 flower count items to have 30 for each one of those. So that's wonderful. I'm going to do a screenshot of this and make sure I post that on Facebook, and then of course also into my cog. That way Wooga knows, and hopefully they will make a change to that and fix it so that those actually do line up with the pathways as well, because otherwise there's no point if they don't line up with the pathways that attach to the actual building decorations. You know, kind of silly. So hopefully they will fix that soon. All right, I think I have everything that I can for now. So what I'm going to do is play my new scenes, finish the detectives needed for today. I'm going to just patiently wait on those other decorations to finish building, and I will work on redecorating some of this space a little bit so that it can be used for the Botanical Bliss items. Some more of those, so I will work on that and work on clearing space, but that's going to take me a good long while. But here's the basics for day 1 of Botanical Bliss set. Now, one more thing to mention, I did also play my little cottage game here today. This is that simple block puzzle that you can do, and it allows you to earn flowers. You can get the simple version, which isn't your choice. It's just given to you randomly by Wooga. So you can earn the simple version and get 5 flowers per day, or in my case I get 20 flowers per day for the more difficult version. I actually really enjoy it. As I mentioned before, it is a little tiny cottage. This isn't a place where you can put any other decorations. It's on the sand, so it is out of the way. However, it's teeny, so I pretend it's like a little playhouse for the kids because it clearly is not the same size as an actual house. But I think it's adorable, and it does work well as a playhouse by my estate. So I earn 20 flowers from that daily. I earn 30 flowers a day for upgrading my landmark. Of course, I get my lightning bolts from my other landmarks. And then I also am waiting on flowers to come in from Jack's deliveries. I tend to get flowers always from him. So there are always ways that I am earning flowers. Those are my current ways to be earning flowers. And this is my island right now. So it's pretty well set once they hopefully fix those path issues. And then I will most likely get some more if they do fix them. Because I do think they're pretty, and like I said, they really are a good boost to your flower count instead of the one flower count only pathway. 30 is awesome. Plus it adds more beauty and springiness to it. So my other plan again for today, redecorate this section, decorate Willow as I get those things fixed. I probably will wait on that a little bit and work on Marigold and Snowdrop. So we'll be doing all those things, so stay posted and I will show you a whole big multi-island tour when I am finished, and hopefully we'll have good results for these pathways getting fixed too. And here we are again at the very end of day 1 in May. I have rearranged the top of this to include the beautiful items from Botanical Bliss, some of them, the pathways at least, some of these tulip fields. You can see one of the new bushes I just got from a friend, so that's really pretty there. I have these buildings still, they're not completed, but I went ahead and combined all of these items from the set that match, or items that match with the set. This was from Sweep the Board, I won earlier. I got one of these beautiful fountains already. The first pink Starbucks I opened had a marvelous item in it. Love that. So I do have this part decorated and updated. And then, of course, I switched some things around down here. This is a little messy in here. Not quite sure how I'm going to keep that, if I'm going to keep it that way. I switched the vineyard over here. The picnic shed, all of this area is switched around. All of the planting area here, kind of a little bit of a vineyard. We're just going to pretend that's sourcing fresh fruit and veggies for the restaurant down here. I also put the ball down here and the Venice courtyards both on either side, and just kind of switch things up a little bit. Now I'm not sure I'm going to keep it quite this way. I will keep this how it is. I have that little gondola kind of going up into the ball, the same as I had it before. It just matches better with the bathhouse now, and kind of centered all that in this section instead. So we've got that going on now. I did switch the water features over here instead because they seem to match better by the water, and all this area is the same. So those are the new things we've done today. I have space here for gift bushes to be added. Again, waiting for them to fix the pathways here so they actually combine properly. Again, I do have permanent shop flower pathways combining, so because they do connect to the regular paths, so hoping they will do the same with these and fix them. Now, nothing is new on Willow yet. I'm waiting to do that. My big job today for day 1 was redesigning Orchid to incorporate some of these new decorations. So there you go. As usual, I'm sure it will change a lot, but this is where it's at for now. So there you go. Happy May 1st, everyone, and we will keep you posted as things get updated.